Ooh, hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. This is Jeff with Fluent American checking in. A quick update. We have made a pronunciation group on WhatsApp. So if you're interested in learning more about that, be sure to check out our Facebook pages where we have links to the group and things like that. So if you're looking for some regular pronunciation practice during the week, but just something really quick, pronunciation group is great because I post a daily exercise and then you can send in some recordings to get some quick feedback. So definitely take advantage of that opportunity. Again, you can find it on our Facebook page. If you just go to Facebook and then type in Fluent American, will be one of the first pages and groups that will show up. Also, today we're going to be talking about a special topic, words that have silent syllables, syllables that aren't pronounced or get cut, or in some cases even get changed completely. I'm just modifying a quick document. Okay. These words, I tried to pick out some of the most common ones. So these are words that you'll probably likely to hear, words like interesting, different, and things like that. Give me 1 second to adjust it. As always, as I go through this, if you have questions or comments, be sure to let me know. You can post them in the chat box. I will see them before I head out. And yeah, besides that, I've also been posting some regular videos just from 30-second videos, about a minute long, 30 seconds to a minute, and they go through different vocabulary and things. So that way, if you're looking for just, again, for some quick practice opportunities, there are plenty. There's no reason you can't get some pronunciation practice in, even if you are busy. Let's get this document sent up for you guys to see. I think this is a pretty good list of words, some of the most common ones. And again, these are ones that you're likely to encounter in English. So I'm going to say each of these words twice as I go through these. If you have a question, again, just let me know in the chat box. We'll talk about them. Our first one here for the medicine, aspirin. Aspirin. Notice it goes right from the S right to the prin. Aspirin. So it's not aspirin. It's just aspirin. Aspirin for the medicine. Our second one, average. Average. So that first E is not usually pronounced. Okay, a couple quick things too. You have that ah sound, like in cat or bat, av, and it goes right from that V into that R. So another consonant cluster here, vr, vr, average, average. Last note about this too, that G sound is voiced, so it's not average, it's average, j, average. Our next one, basically, basically. So that A, the second A is not usually pronounced. It's not basically, it's just basically. One quick note, you want to watch out for the short I sound. So basic, it's not basic, it's basic. And then that Y at the end is a long I sound, and you want to make sure you're holding it long enough. So it's not basically, it's basically, basically. A lot of speakers, looking at like Spanish speakers, Russian speakers, there's a tendency to pronounce more like le, but you want to pronounce li. Our next one, beverage. Beverage, just like average. Beverage. That second E is not pronounced. And again, you have that j sound. So make sure your throat is vibrating when you say that j, beverage. Different. Different. So the first E is not pronounced. Also notice you have a short I here. Different, different. It's not different, it's different. It's also not different, it's different. So again, Romance language speakers, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, really watch out for that I, but even like Chinese speakers and Russian speakers, it's like different. Our next one, Catholic, Catholic. So it's not Catholic, it's just Catholic. That O will be removed in terms of pronunciation. Keep it 2 syllables. Catholic, Catholic. After that, we have chocolate, chocolate. So it's not chocolate, it's chocolate. Also notice that the first O is an ah sound, so you want your mouth really wide. Cha, ah. And then the second syllable is going to have almost like a short I sound, like lit, lit. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. In terms of the T sound, it's okay if you say chocolate, but often you'll hear native speakers pronounce it with a held T. Just a note. Our next one, interesting, interesting. So it's not usually going to be interesting. It's just going to be interesting. Interesting. Not interesting. It's interesting. Notice that the TR makes like a tr sound. This is very common. You see this in other words, for instance, like in trust or truth. Okay, when you have a TR together, it almost makes like a CHR sound, like tr. So same thing here. Interesting. Interesting. This next one is probably one of the most complicated words in English because it's not going to be pronounced like how it's spelled. Comfortable. Comfortable. So key things for this, start off with comf. So that's C-O-M-F. Comf. Next, you want to make like a tur. Comforter. Comforter. And then you want to go right then from there into your bull sound. So it's going to sound like comfortable. Comfortable. A lot of students, when doing this, they struggle. They don't even notice that they're pronouncing it as like comfortable, but it's not comfortable. It's comfortable. Comfortable. So really make sure that you're pronouncing that comfter sound clearly. Comfortable. Comfortable. Temperature. Temperature. So again, that second E will not be pronounced. Temperature. Temperature. Tempera. Lastly, you have that TU sound. So that's going to make like a, again, it's going to make like a ch sound. You see this in other words too. Like, for instance, actually, or again, I can't think of other words now. But when you see the letters TU together, typically it's going to make like a ch sound. Ch. So again, temperature. Temperature. Next one, pretty commonly mispronounced. Family. Family. Couple key things here. You have that a sound, fam. We've talked about this before, but when you have that a sound followed by a nasal, like an M or an N or an NG, it's going to break into two parts. Am. When you get to the sound, you want a heavy breath going out of your nose. Fam. And then after that, you'll go right to the li. Again, not le, it's li. Family. And our last one, opera. Again, my Romance language speakers, I'm sorry, but that's how it is in American English. Sorry. So again, an ah sound for the O, and then the E is not going to be pronounced at ah. It's like opera. Notice that last syllable is a schwa sound, so just a quick opera. All right, let's read through those one last time. Aspirin, average, basically, beverage, different, Catholic, chocolate, interesting, comfortable, temperature, family, opera. All right, if there's other words that you have questions about or even questions on these, be sure to let me know. Otherwise, I'm working on our next video, which is going to be talking about linking words together with fast D sounds. So to give you a quick taste of that, when you have a quick sentence like this, it is, notice that T takes fast D sound. It is. So we're going to talk more about that. Why is it happening? What's the sound? And things like that. That'll be coming out tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for your time. I'll see you in a future video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. And take care.